And we are live. What is up, you guys? Welcome to... I wonder what this is. Another one of our Genshin Series streams, where today we're just gonna be doing stuff. Last time I had a plan, but then the plan, like, became something else. Talking to this thing, huh? Oh. Anyways, so we're just not gonna put anything out into the air. We're just gonna do what we want. And what I want to do is see what those other Imaginarium theater modes are all about. And do some more fighting stuff. That's really all I want. Oh wait, let me see something. Darn. The Spiral Abyss hasn't reset yet. That sucks. Well, anyway, I'm gonna play the intro, and then we're just gonna play Genshin.
You've seen... You've seen the other tales.
I hit the wrong thing twice. I was just going to delete it off of this. So yeah. Oh, I have 2 million more? Not that there's much for me to do with that right now. I forgot to mention that this may be our last Genshin stream for a little bit. Because next week is going to be pretty much all about Xenoblade, and I'm going to be streaming that a lot after it's out, so I don't intend to do a Genshin stream that week, but it's still up in the air how I'll go about Genshin for now. The only thing that will for sure stay the same is Skyward Sword. Huh? Reach the requirements. Okay. I don't know what their echo thing are. Do they get the stuff behind them when they walk around? If you get this? That's what I'm just gonna assume, because otherwise I really don't know why it's showing them running. Okay, after unlocking, you must fulfill the following conditions to begin the challenge. So I can only do this for people that I already have, so I guess I can't really do all 3 of my keys. I mean, I have Zhongli, well actually, I have a lot of these. I have her, him, her, and her. But I'm not friends with all of them. Oh, well it took 2 keys for this anyways. Use the resonant stone pillars to break the rock barrier. I don't get it. Well, we're only using him, so... Legend has it that these are scars left over from an ancient battle. When hit by explosions or blunt force trauma, they can cause a resonant quake with other similar rock pillars.
Quake!
To be honest, I'm a little...
Crumble!
Oh, okay, I see. It needs to go
Rise!
pretty far.
Crumble! Quake! Crumble!
How is it supposed to get all the way over here? I feel like I'm missing something.
Quake! Crumble! Rise! Quake! Rise! Quake! Rise!
Oh, what?
Crumble!
Okay, I get it now. I have to use mine as like a extra one of these things.
Quake! Crumble! Rise! Crumble! You are not welcome here. Gather!
I'm getting sick of
Uh-oh, he died.
Feeling a little... You are not welcome here. You shouldn't see me like
Oh, come on. I was about to use this freaking thing.
you are not welcome here.
I'm getting sick of this game.
Solidify.
Let's away.
I will have order. Stabilize. Solidify.
I could still hear my Sealy even though it's not out right now.
This is order. Order guide you.
I did it! Now he'll have that when we run around, I guess. I wonder where the wolf went. Oh, he's over here. Visionary mode. Huh. Add at least 22 characters to start the show. And up to 26? I don't even know if I have that many characters that are past level 70. Nope, sure don't. So we'd have to get some more people boosted up then. I'm not sure if I want to do that. Let's see what this event is all about. Huh? We're going to Fontaine for this? Oh, we meet again, my gallant adventurer friend. Long time no see, even though I don't remember you. Just let me participate in the event already, please. Following the synopsis, select appropriate assets for each shot, then compile them into a complete sequence and finish editing. What? What? This is different. By editing in line with the synopsis, you can earn rave reviews. Once you've received a rave review, you'll no longer be restricted by the script limitations, enabling you to decide the total number of assets you use, and experiment freely by creating final cuts of different lengths. Each asset can be used a maximum of 3 times for the same script. Well, I don't get it, but we're just gonna try it and see how it goes. Okay, my dear friend, the work of editing has officially begun. Our first commission comes from the Knights of Favonius. They want us to produce an advert for their alchemical potions that utilizes boldly contrasting shots to emphasize the importance of choosing the right one. According to my outline, we should first present the unsatisfactory results that arise from drinking ordinary potions. Then, use narration to tell everyone that this is an everyday occurrence. Finally, we can show the improved combat performance that results from drinking superior potions. I recommend you follow this logic when editing your first cut. Then see what it looks like and gather some client feedback. Of course, I back your artistic vision 110%, so feel free to edit the assets as you see fit. After all, this commission comes from the City of Freedom, so free and unfettered editing may be blessed by fate to produce unexpected results. Oh, and by the way, I hear that potions from Mondstadt can bestow inspiration. Do you think they can help me improve my filmmaking in the future? Okay, so the synopsis for this one says, showcase Sucrose's concerns about the effectiveness of the ordinary potions, but at Noelle's insistence, she chooses them all the same. However, when faced with Hilichurls, the potions prove unsatisfactory, failing to improve Noelle's terrible state and causing her to perform poorly. Okay, how can I show all of that? Okay, will that potion be okay? Don't worry, I'll be fine, I think. Huh. Okay. Then, wait, no. Then, Timaeus shows up. Wait, what? He says that's because this is happening all over Mondstadt right this second, and next time it could be you. What? Huh? Oh, I understand. I understand. Okay. So he has this whole monologue. Huh? Getting deja vu yet? That's because this is happening all over Mondstadt right this second. And next time, it could be you. Oh, wait a second. I'm doing this wrong. It tells you all the shots have to show something. So, we can't... Okay, so 5 to 7 is supposed to be Timaeus explaining. And then 8 to 11 shows the best potions being used. Okay. I think I get this now. Alright, so this 1 to 4 is showing the bad potion. Okay, so she's concerned about the potion and she's like, don't worry, I'll be fine, I think. Then a hilly troll appears. But Noelle is unable to defeat it. Now Timaeus has to explain the situation. Okay, now we do her getting the good potion. Okay, now the conclusion has to be recommending Pavonian brand potion, so that'll be him saying this. Okay, I think I did a good job. Wait, it's actually gonna show it? Oh, this is cool. Okay, this is actually cool. Rave review. That absolutely blew me away. Who would have thought the final cut would turn out to be so entertaining? Is this what real expertise looks like? Ah, yes! Hey, that was fun. But we can't do the next one yet. Darn. We can't even see what they are. Dang it. I guess we can look at this fish thing. A very fishy encounter. In the waters south of Lumidu's Harbor, you encounter a rather peculiar individual who calls herself an Unchained Hunter. She's currently in the midst of doing everything she can to contain an impending ecological crisis. Fish are your crisis. When in doubt, just eat them. Oh yeah, now we can see. Now he has the trail behind him. It's kinda cool, I suppose. Not necessarily worth everything we went through in the theater, but I guess it's just something to show off when you're playing with your friends. Perfect. It looks like I'm all set. Put your back into it, Yala. You'll round them up in a few days. Round up?
A poacher in Fontaine? Does animal trafficking make so much money nowadays? Not on Paimon's watch. You're coming to the Mason Gardiennage with us.
Huh, it's you two. Well, sure. I just came from the Mason, in fact. Need me to show you the way? Good. I like straightforward people.
Wait, something's not right. You're not scared by the thought of being arrested at all. You must be a regular offender. Or maybe...
I could be standing on the right side of the law, huh? More accurately, the Mason has hired me as a special environmental protection consultant, an unchained hunter. Specifically, I'm hunting invasive species of fish that have made their way into Fontaine's waters.
Invasive species?
Okay.
Right. Paimon thinks he heard about something like that back in Mondstadt.
Well, let's not dwell on the past. What matters is the here and now. These invasive species were let loose by some merchants who hold strange beliefs. What are the beliefs? Some of the fish are extremely aggressive, others reproduce incredibly fast, and others were raised on a special feed. All told, they are a huge problem for all the local aquatic life. If these fish occupy the habitats of local creatures and mess up the ecosystem, Fontaine's water quality might be affected. The impact on Fontainians' health might be something we'd only feel in the future, but the flavor of a drink like Fanta could change instantly, and that'll spell untold trouble for the economy. Fanta? Fanta? Really? They weren't even clever with that one. Speaking of Fanta, do you guys drink Fanta anymore? Ever since they changed the way the logo looks, I haven't been a fan. I don't really drink Fanta, but I understand its importance.
All this understatement makes the problem sound worse. We can't just sit back and do nothing. Now, we're old hands at catching fish, so why don't we help you out?
Yes, I've been waiting for you to say that. I've already set up a capture zone into which we can lure all those invasive fish using bait. So it's time to strut your stuff, honorary knight and helper in white. As for me, I'll support you from the rear.
Is it just Paimon, or does she understand us really well?
I don't even know how to fish. An invasive fish wrangler. You can work together with other players to catch fish in co-op mode, or compete against them to see which of you is the better angler in fish-off mode. You can obtain wrangler points in either mode, which will contribute to obtaining rewards. Throwing out your fish net costs action points. You can throw nets that have 3 different catch AoEs and action point costs. When the net touches the fish, it has a fixed chance of successfully catching said fish, which will net you action points according to the fish's size. The catch chance is affected by fish size and net type. You have higher odds of success when using small, medium, and large nets to catch small, medium, and large fish, respectively, with other methods being less likely to succeed. Use the right nets to catch as many fish as possible. During the challenge, angler tides will occur at intervals, during which many fish will gather. At these moments, super large fish that have both high capture difficulty and exceedingly high action point value will also appear. Do your best to net them. But I don't even get it. Well, it's putting me with totally random people. We'll see how we do, I guess.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
So I just shoot nets at the fish. Come on, let me be the one to catch it this time. Yes, I caught it! I caught it! I caught it! And all I had to do was complain a little bit. I don't think I'll beat these people though. Wait a minute. Darn it! Stupid cinnamon. Ah! Wait a minute. I guess I didn't do that good. Oh wait, this is a team effort. Oh, why was I being competitive then? Yay, I actually have the fish. Well, wait, what's it for? Oh, it's furnishing. I was hoping it was a minion I could have around. No, I don't need a whole bunch of them. Well, that wasn't bad. Let's see if we can get enough points to get all the rewards. Well, now that I know we're all just a team, I think I'll do a little bit better.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Aw. Seriously, Kari again? Clearly this Kari person has played this several times. Honestly, can't tell if I'm doing well or not. Ah, Kari again. This doesn't want anyone else to have a chance at success. That really sucks. I did terrible this time. Ugh. Why, Kari? Why? Oh wait, I didn't even look and see how many points we got. We're pretty close to 3,000. We can keep going. This minigame is probably super easy for the mobile players since all they'll have to do is tap the screen. We've got 2 Pyro Archons here fishing. Hello. How are they shooting theirs like that? Yes, I got it. We're kind of just doing okay, pretty much. But I think we only need one more to get to 3,000 points. Oh, never mind. Probably 2 or 3. Oh, I didn't even notice the fish caught by a team thing in the corner. Darn. Yes, I caught one. The music is slightly too relaxing. Once again, I am the worst on the list. have mail. Oh.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
I get the feeling these people are going to be really good at this. The more points, the better.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth. And those that come across Liyue tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
Yes, iconic. Well, at least somebody caught it, because that was starting to drag. Well, we did something. Oh wow, I was one of the top 2 this time. Performance-wise.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
that's all the Wrangler Point rewards. Honorary Knight and the Helper in White, good news! This is Ginhe of the Mason Guardianage. He's already arrested the supplier behind the Unchained.
That scoundrel was still counting money even as I kicked the door down. A proper piece of work, that one.
And it looks like your fishing sprees had the desired effect. There's been a clear reduction in the number of invasive species in these waters. The way things are going, I'd say it won't take long before the problem's been thoroughly dealt with.
That's awesome! So there's no need to worry about the Fontaine, the quality of Fontaine's water. You're clearly a very capable hunter. It's not just anyone who can enlist the help of Action, the Grand Chef Supreme of Valor. How does that old phrase go? That's right, like shooting goals with a cannon.
I wouldn't mind learning how to shoot a cannon.
Now that Paimon thinks about it, Officer Ginhe looks a little familiar. Is it because we're always helping uphold the peace? Paimon must have seen 1,000,000 officers by now.
Nice to meet you, officer we've never met but looks familiar.
There's no need to act so formally. I'm sure we'll be working together a lot in the future, so let's try to keep it casual. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to act all serious every time I run into trouble and need your help. Can you imagine how exhausting that would be? I've been up to my eyeballs with this case for so long, but it looks like I can finally clock out. I think I'll take a trip to Rusty Rudder for a drink or two. Wait and see if that scumbag in the Unchained make an appearance on the news. Wanna join me?
Thanks for the offer, officer, but I can't let my guard down just yet. These invasive fish don't give up easily, you know. Who knows what new trouble they might cause. I can't stop until these waters are completely free of invasive species. But once I'm done, I'll come find you for a drink.
Wow, now that's motivational. Well, this might take you a while, but I'll see you there when you're done. You do your best and give them what for.
Yala returned to the water's edge.
Paimon thinks Miss Yala works a bit too hard.
Well, I guess. It must have been someone in her past with a really strong sense of responsibility who had a profound effect on her. It's easy to see how she feels. Watching her work, I don't slack off myself. But work-life balance is even better.
Paimon agrees. Action is an expert when it comes to not working too hard.
In that case, if I ever come to you for professional time management tips, you'd better not turn me away. Anyway, I'll put in an application to the higher-ups to have the expenses for this operation, especially your remuneration, upgraded to the main canon operational expenses band. Hopefully the next time I run into trouble, you two will already be there. With any luck, you'll be standing there, hands on hips, greeting me with a smile and the resounding, "The problem's already been solved." Whoa! Ah, it's just a bow. Oh, you're right. That is fitting. But the thing is, I already have one. Oh, I guess it can be refined. We need stuff for leveling up weapons. Why does she have an arrow by her name? Oh, because she can level up. Okay, we need these horn things. I don't think we can get on this day. Oh, we can actually. Okay, when I get this bow together, which of the bow characters do you guys think I should give it to? Wait, I can't remember what this one is. Okay, massive amounts of Hydra.
Ready to do my utmost.
Amber? Yeah, alrighty.
Disappear! Forth, my blade! Your sins weigh upon your soul. Guilty! You stand condemned! Guilty! Surrender! With the wind!
Swift and merciful. Spirit blade, attack!
Taking a turn for the better.
Through me, justice is served. Your penance is due. Guilty.
Okay, that should be good. I guess I should get my daily commission rewards.
The sunshine will eventually illuminate every hidden corner.
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for Ad Astra.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near
Thinking maybe we'll do some of the hangouts.
I'll post a commission at the Adventurers Guild.
Drinks at the Cat's Tail. Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, hey, it's you, traveler. Huh? You've never heard of the Cat's Tail?
Actually, I have. I've been there to play cards.
Judging from your expression, seems like you really don't know the place. Boy, have you been missing out. The Cat's Tail is renowned for its incredible specialty drinks. I'm talking drinks you've definitely never tasted before.
Is this guy drunk?
And, just as its name suggests, there are loads of cute kitties at the Cat's Tail. Time simply starts slipping away when you're enjoying a delicious specialty cocktail and surrounded by a bunch of cute kitties. But you don't seem of age to drink yet. Well, that shouldn't be a problem. Diana will be there. She's the best bartender in all of Mondstadt. It should be a piece of cake for her to whip you up a drink with no alcohol in it. Oh, and not to mention, Diana is also pretty cute, just like a little kitty. Oh, no. Did I say that out loud? Please don't tell her I said that.
He's like 5 years old.
Anyway, if you want to check out the Cat's Tail for yourself, the entrance is just around the back. I'm gonna go over there and sober up a bit. I don't think I can handle a 5th round quite yet. I drank way too much already.
All out of ingredients. Again. Ugh! I really don't understand why these adults love to drink so much.
Because all the drinks you make are so delicious. All it takes is just one sip and they're hooked.
And I thought self-control was the most important quality of being an adult.
Well, it just so happens that self-control often falls by the wayside when someone's enjoying one of your delicious specialty drinks.
All that means is that they're nothing but a bunch of drunkards that don't know when to stop. Hey, who you calling kitty? Haven't you seen anyone of the Cat's Line bloodline before?
Oh, hello there. Are you here to visit the Cat's Tail? Here for the kitties, huh? I suppose we do have a lot of cute cats here.
They're forgetting I've been there and we've
They're all
met
quite
before.
friendly. In fact, many other customers are here for the same reason. After all, there aren't many places in Mondstadt where you can just relax and interact with friendly cats.
I've never seen such a bunch of arrogant and stubborn cats. I don't understand why people like them so much. Besides, shouldn't the main purpose for going to a tavern be drinking without getting cat hair in your beverage? What kind of reason is that? So long as they're cute, nothing else matters?
Well, judging from the customers, that seems to be the case. See? This traveler is here for the cats as well. However, you've come at a most unfortunate time. Our cats seem to have snuck out to play somewhere. If you're willing to wait, Diona here should be able to bring them back shortly.
Huh? When did I agree to go fetch those little troublemakers?
Consider
Why
it
is she
a
so
task
mad?
straight from tavern management. Besides, the cats are quite fond of you, so you're the natural pick for the job.
They're probably just bored and wandering off to get people's attention.
Is that so? Well, anyway, it'll be up to you to bring them back here. Oh, and didn't you say that you're here to see the kitties? If you're up for it, perhaps you could accompany Diona to retrieve them. Maybe after interacting with them for a bit, the cats will get to know you and seek more of your attention. The 3 cats that snuck out are Roger, Nelson, and Paisley. Diona, you usually take care of them, so you should be quite familiar with these 3, right?
Ugh, them again. And they even dare to sneak out during working hours. Don't they have any sense of duty as tavern cats?
Come on, not every kitty can be as reliable and caring as you, Diona.
I am not a cat! Whatever. So all we have to do is bring them back to the tavern, right? Well, it shouldn't be a problem. Let's scurry out of here. They love wandering around the center of town, so let's check there first.
I'll leave you to it. In the meantime, I'll keep an eye on things here at the tavern. Once you've found the little rascals, please bring them right back.
I mean, if she's not a cat, though, what is she? I don't know any other animal that has that kind of tail.
Their tracks end here. Looks like they ran off somewhere else. Don't worry. Those cats are very stubborn. But it's because they're stubborn that they're also easy to understand. I have another idea. Let's pay a visit to Marjorie with Wind Comes Glory. Roger broke his cat toy recently and I ordered him a new one there. Maybe he snuck out because he didn't have anything to play with. I only know these things because I want them to do their job and not mess around. Come on, let's head over to Marjorie's store.
Oh,
Wow,
hello,
we
Diona.
walked 2 steps.
You must be here for the cat toy you ordered. I just finished preparing it and made it extra durable according to your request. Your kitty should be able to play with this one for quite some time.
Much appreciated. Margaret will come and settle the fees later.
No problem. So, that cat named Roger, is he usually at the Cat's Tail?
That's right. He's almost always in the tavern.
Wonderful. I'll definitely make some time to head to the tavern and play with him.
Oh, I see. Well, you're welcome to visit anytime.
I gotta say, you're awfully particular when it comes to taking care of that cat. You even provided me a list of materials to use for his cat toy.
Well, that's just because Roger tends to get excited whenever he plays with the customers. He always ends up ruining his toy. This time we needed to make it more durable so that it would last longer. He usually just lounges on the cabinets when no one's around.
Maybe he just needs someone to play with.
You really think so? Well, I'm not interested in figuring out what those cats are thinking. They're just stubborn. That's how all cats are. Let's head over to Sarah at Good Hunter.
Yeah, I can
She
see
always
that.
makes Nelson's cat food. He's the one that always eats the most. And even though he's always eating, he somehow weighs the lightest. I really have no idea what he's up to all the time.
Welcome to Good Hunter. Oh, hey, Diona. How can I help you?
Hello, Sarah. I'd like some more of that cat food I bought last time.
Oh, is my favorite kitty Nelson hungry again? Hold on one moment. I'll have the kitchen prepare it for you. All right, here's the cat food. It hardly takes any ingredients to make, so it's on the house. But please, if you can bring Nelson with you next time, everyone wants to pet him.
Sure, I'll see if he wants to come. Nelson's not usually very fond of people, but as soon as he smells some dried fish, he'll do anything you say. And once he starts eating, he doesn't ever stop. Someone has to drag him away from the food. Kinda like the old drunks at the tavern. But the amount of food isn't too much this time, so it'll be fine if he finishes it all. All right, we have all we need for now. Let's go find Roger and Nelson. We'll deal with Paisley later. Roger always likes to sit in high places. Maybe we should go check the rooftops. Do you know how to get on top of the buildings here? If not, you can just wait down here and I'll take care of it.
I climb all the time. It won't be a problem.
Really? You don't look like much of a climber, but if you say so. Let's go up and look for Roger together.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
I wonder what's happening in this building. Sounds crazy.
Today's recommendation is the steak. It's been getting quite busy recently.
Not even in the circle anymore.
It's been getting quite busy recently. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
I don't know how I can feed the dog. Well, not that I actually have a reason. I thought there was a way you could feed the animals on here. Maybe not. I must be thinking of something else. Can't even pet him though either. Presently, there's no kitty on the roof. We got some eggs up here. think I'd be able to see if there's a cat on the roof. Welp.
Whoa! Whoa! Let my name echo in song! Time to shine! How brilliant! Ninjutsu! Eat this! Teamwork is dreamwork! Let my name echo in song! May I present? Hey! Everybody stand back!
I can see why Ron likes to play.
The show begins! Let the world come alive! Get them! I'm going in! Why do they never miss? Almost dodged that. Nice and spicy. Hey-ya!
Whoops, did not mean to come back to this. Wait, when does this come out? I don't think we've spent a whole lot of time in Fontaine yet. Wait a quick minute. Did they try and make their own Puss in Boots?
What are you saying? He's not stupid. Don't you talk bad about action.
You understood that, Paimon?
Yeah, you just came to Paimon without any effort.
You're getting smarter.
Why, of course. Wait, no! Paimon was smart to begin with. Are you doubting Paimon's intelligence?
Oh, she's saying, hello, friends from afar.
How did you know he came from far away? And you not only speak, but tell the future just like Mona too?
Wait, so this is where Mona's from? Friends from afar is a common greeting. So everything Penny said is true? I did used to live in the court of Fontaine. I don't know what that word is before. Wonderful memories. Why'd they have the translation so tiny? I suppose my old friends are still mingling regularly at the Hotel de Bourg. I would often accompany Autumn to such soirees at the hotel. And oh, how we danced. We wouldn't stop dancing, not even when the band grew tired. Whether or not you believe me, it is all a little more than a memory for me now. But now Autumn has found her calling and I have found mine. I wish only for her happiness from the bottom of my heart. And Rouge has accepted me, so in the end I stay here by choice.
She's fully immersed in her memory, huh? Rouge. Penny mentioned that name. Who is he?
He is a graceful gentleman. And he is Penny's guardian, as well as our friend. Very fun to be with. Adept at archery, and knows a thing or two about swords. An outstanding young man. Don't dabble in dangerous deeds, Kijano, or you'll get yourself killed. Worry not, Nana. A gremlin once foretold that I shall not die so easily. The prophecy says, when I last tire of adventuring, a respectable and adorable girl shall appear. And in her I shall find my purpose for all my remaining days. And I shall dedicate all that I have and am to ensuring she never comes to harm. That child is Penny, but how can I best protect her? Were I a knight, not a swashbuckler, I would know how. Alas, I'm not.
A knight? You have one right in front of you. Action is an honorary knight of...
Ugh, that's a tongue twister.
Action is an honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius.
Oh my, to think I should encounter a true knight. Pretty admirable, right? Then allow me one presumptuous request. I suppose you have the same idea.
There's basically nothing we, the legendary adventurer duo Action and Paimon, can't do. Our time is quite valuable and carries a cost.
Why don't we figure out some charging plans when we have time? I'd be willing to spend all of my jewels to hire a knight, so if you could, please become friends with Penny. Huh? Our dear Penny stands at a fork in the road. She knows not whether to grow up or remain a child. Her body is still growing. She grows bigger by the day. She's growing mentally as well, and her heart grows more complicated by the day. What do a cat and a dog know of such strange human things? But it should be easy for a knight. We need to find a knight to be Penny's friend. Why do you need a knight specifically to be her friend? Perhaps then she can find the answers. No one loves her more than I do. Please be Penny's friend. I offer you all my necklaces and satin dresses. You have my word that I shall protect you with my own life if the need arise. The gems from Liyue traders may be priceless, but Don Kijano's promises are more precious still. How do I become her friend, then?
You will? Paimon wants to be little Penny's friend, too.
My dear friends, here hence you are friends from afar no longer. From the moment you asked that question, you became dear friends. This is wonderful, so wonderful. Let us tell Penny the good news. Penny, my dear, you shall have 2 new friends. The legendary adventure duo, Action and Paimon, are willing to be our friends.
Really? Awesome! I have so many friends now.
Let's have a ceremony to commemorate this. The ceremony requires a speech, but alas, we lack the time to write a proper one. Don't worry, just keep it simple. Very well, then I shall make this brief. Please come forward.
How'd you do it?
Ladies and gentlemen, I hereby declare Penny, friend to the children, Don Kijano the swashbuckler, and Lady Nana hereby welcome Paimon and... how should I introduce you?
You mean Paimon's title? You can call Paimon the best guy in Tibet. And let's use the honorary Knight of the Knights of Pavonius for him. The titles are awesome too.
We need to know who your friends are. Every one of us, cats and dogs, are bound together by the bonds of friendship. A life bereft of friendship? Oh, such a life would be too horrible. So who are your friends? Government officials and wealthy people? Ha, let me say that. Oh, dearie me, those are the only friends you have. It's okay, you have us now. Good. In the name of all the bearings cakes and storybooks, Penny, Paimon, and Action are now good friends. You will share all your bones, biscuits, and picture books, and say goodnight to each other before you go to sleep. Play in the mud together, scare birds together, and count stars together.
Woohoo! Now we're all friends. Oh wait, the 2 of you haven't met the children yet.
Gosh, we almost forgot the children. Strange, I hadn't seen them all day.
The children are friends too. You should meet them.
They probably went somewhere far away to play. It's high time they returned. Go into the water and have a look.
Don't worry, just go in the water. You needn't fret about the children not wanting to come back. I'll sing a song to send you along.
Yeah, it's pretty wholesome.
New friends, new friends, new friends. Sweet dreams, new friends. Sweet dreams. Well, they seem happy. Now that we met them, let's go to the next show. Can't find. Hello, we're Penny's new friends, Paimon in action.
New friends, old friends can't find. Penny is singing. Sleepy.
They seem to have lost something. Strange, but we should be done here, so let's head over to the next shelf first.
Oops. Yep, I'm going the wrong way.
There's nothing here. Where are the children? Huh? That's the Fatui insignia. The children are gone, and there's only a Fatui insignia left inside the shell. We have to tell Penny about this.
Submit for judgment. One, disappear!
We just met the children underwater. How did it go? Did you become pals?
We're pals now.
Penny, some of them went missing. We found this in their cradles. Action, if you would.
This is a Fatui insignia.
What? You probably don't know what this is, but the Fatui are a bunch of very, very bad guys. They might have kidnapped the children. But don't you worry, we'll help you, since we're friends now.
Bad guys.
Are you saying that Carrick is a bad guy? Huh? Carrick? Who or what is that?
Carrick often sings with Penny. I once recommended he try his luck at the opera Epic Thieves. He does have a nice voice. He would go underwater to play with the children as well. That's right. Carrick is a swimmer, most swift. I admire him greatly.
So you mean there's a Fatui named Carrick who's Penny's friend, and who left this mark me?
I think so. This belongs to Carrick. He's our pal.
Really? Maybe we misunderstood. What are Fatui anyway?
A bunch of guys who love to pull dirty deeds.
Some in the Fatui love to use others and do bad things. They've opposed us loads of times. So Carrick is very bad? Does he do a lot of dirty deeds?
I can smell scoundrels from a mile away, but Carrick had not the stench of ill will about him. But if our dear friends say he must be such a person... Oh, I understand. Perhaps Carrick was once bad, but has since turned over a new leaf. There is also the possibility that he is both good and bad. Oh, you are quite correct. One can be both good and bad. Oh, bad and good. Just like a person can enjoy both dainty little cakes and raw seafood. Oh, but not at the same time. Raw seafood. Ugh, only the worst of the worst eat that kind of thing. Come now, Donna. Raw seafood isn't that bad. Wrong. I shall never touch the stuff.
Okay, if the Fatui didn't kidnap the children, where did they go?
Oh, don't worry. Little troublemakers often run off on their own. They'll be back soon enough. Penny, what's on your mind? Why are you zoning out?
Good guys and bad guys. That sounds complicated like math. Like, what do you get when you add one good guy and one bad guy together?
Penny spreads her fingers and frowns in deep thought, but to no avail. She takes out a math book and scribbles, again to no avail.
I can't figure this out. I haven't got to this part of math yet. I'll ask Autumn when she gets back.
You must learn from an adult like Autumn, Penny. Adults know the answers to questions like this. Do they, though? We've returned to that old question once again. Does Penny want to grow up or not? Yes, this is the 36th time that we've raised the issue. We've made a list of all the pros and cons of being an adult. You have the list? Fret not. I have long since committed it to memory. Con 1. Adults cannot sleep on velvet cushions, for adults are hard and sturdy creatures. They must sleep on boards of hardwood, so that they can keep their minds and bodies hard. It's awful not to be able to sleep on soft cushions. Con number 2. Adults aren't allowed to catch butterflies, though I have not the slightest idea why. I know. I remember how Autumn grew up. It began when she first stopped stepping in puddles as she passed. Then she refused to go barefoot after getting out of bed. She insisted on wearing her leather shoes. And finally, I asked her if she'd like to go catch butterflies together one day. She refused and picked up her textbooks and went into the study. That was the moment she grew up. I saw her become an adult just like that. That is why I believe being an adult means you cannot go catch butterflies.
Actually, not catching butterflies is fine. There are plenty more fun things to do. But it's not just...
Oh, but it's not just these, dear. Of all the fun things, you must only choose one. You can't do math when you're busy eating cookies, and it's difficult to eat cake while you're holding a musket. Actually, you can do math and eat cookies.
That's rough, so I can't have other stuff like bearings, bows and arrows, and pretty dresses all at the same time?
No, dear, you can't. You can only choose one, because humans only live once. Not to mention, Penny, that Kijano and I will no longer be able to keep you company.
What? You can't grow up with me? How can I be without you? Who's gonna lick my face when I wake up? Who's gonna tell me bedtime stories? What am I supposed to do?
My poor Penny, you know my purpose is to love and protect you. I, too, am sad that I cannot grow up with you.
Oh, Paimon doesn't know why, but now she feels like crying too.
Growing up is not necessarily a bad thing. Ladies, please do not weep. If I may be earnest, I cannot bear the sight of tears. If I could pierce that which makes you weep, I should draw my sword this instant, but I Ah, I cannot bear it. I really can't. I've got to do something. Mr. Knight, let us think of a way to stem their tears. Perhaps we can bring the children back and let them sing with Penny and Nana. Surely that would make them happy. Yes, this is exactly what we should do. Come over here now. Let's figure out how to get it done. Dear friends, how do you feel about the idea?
We just need to find the children and bring them back. This probably isn't gonna solve the real problem.
Still has to face growing pains eventually. I know, but since she cannot choose, can't we just let her grow up later? For Penny to grow up just like that, who would scratch under my chin? And who would cuddle me at night as I sleep? No, let's give her more time. As Penny's dear friend, I must put a stop to her tears this very instant, and make her smile. Lady Nana's purpose is to love Penny, and mine is to be Penny's knight. I must protect her from harm. Alas, I truly am a failure. To think that Penny is crying before my very eyes.
Out of curiosity, why are you not so bad, Kijano?
This is my calling, friends. Have you never been entrusted with such a noble cause? Rouge tasked me with this duty, and I took an oath to protect Penny.
Don Kijano is the one who keeps his word. Now, there's no more time to lose. We must take action now. Sure, Paimon doesn't want her friends to cry either. Well then, it's time to get up, children.
Listen to me, children. Our Penny is facing an unprecedented emotional crisis. We must bring back all the missing troublemakers in order to restore her smile. Then we shall sing together for her and make her happy. That's what friends do, right?
Yes.
Honorable action, Lady Paimon. This is embarrassing, but I cannot swim. May I task you with the glorious mission of retrieving troublemakers from underwater?
Sure, it'll be a piece of cake.
Children, help our new friends out here and don't be naughty.
Got it. Follow us.
I don't really know where we're going with this. Oh, wow. So there's still more. What is it? A ruin guard? What's shooting at me? a big head. Aha! Not exactly sure what to do. Where is Big Head? There's literally nothing around. Man, I need to stop getting quests that have me look for stuff. First it was the cats, and now the children, and now Big Head. And yesterday, it was a freaking pinwheel and a ring. Oh wait, Big Head is this. Ugh, I'm an idiot. How am I supposed to get these all at once? Ah, I did it! Free at last, free at last. I can sing along with everyone again. Sing together, together we sing. How dare. I need to go down a bit more. Yes. Oh, I guess you just keep following. Where did these supposed children go? Oh, there they are. Oh, they were still moving anyway.
Found it, found it. Those little troublemakers are competing again. Whoever catches them wins. You mean the swarms of fast-swimming bluefish are the children we need to bring back?
Yes, yes. Catch up to them and tell them. I caught you, I caught you, I caught you.
Looks like Mr. Cat Hatter was right. You really are a bunch of mischievous kids.
Capture Little Rascal. You guys know the show, Little Rascals? Oh, I killed one. Wait, which is the one? Oh, we've been caught. What fun. Let's play again sometime.
Yeah, they sure are sleeping how fast they swim.
Oh, wait. They weren't even a part of this mission. So what did we get? Oh, there they are. How is Penny friends of fish? Too. I hate that we actually have to follow them. Just let me know where you're headed so I can possibly teleport closer. Wait, there's more? Oh, they're gonna have to wait. I'll be right back, you guys. Oh, right. This song is called Run by Saiga Mitsuki and I forget who else.
から今は Bring yourself Go!
Alright, I'm back. Huh? I don't have a key. Okay. Where am I supposed to get a key, though? Whoa. I don't understand what's happening in there. Oh, maybe the key's in the clam. No. guess we didn't need a key. This song has a Mozart vibe. Aw, man.
Didn't keep you waiting. Brace yourselves.
You're better off teleporting. No, Mona would also be very useful for getting across this water.
This is
We're back, everyone. Are the children back as well?
Yes, the Honorable Action and Lady Paimon too. They've all returned.
We're here, we're here, we're here.
Are you still sad, Penny?
I've stopped crying for a while now. Nana licked all of my tears away. Thank you, good Nana. You too, Kijano, Action, and Paimon.
My pleasure, Penny. It is my calling to love you after all. Aha, I knew it. I knew our Penny would be strong enough and would never keep crying.
Actually, I'm not that strong. I'm still a little scared and want to cry a little. It's okay, don't be afraid. Let's sing. Let's all swim and sing, Penny.
Great idea, my friends. Sadness and sorrow have been conquered, and so we shall raise our voices in glorious song.
Come here, new friends. Board the waves back, and she will carry. Don't worry, friends. We'll follow you on the shore.
What? What? This is strange. What the heck?
Swim on, fly on. That's a great song. I'm not scared now. It's fine to grow up. Nothing to it. That was a great swim. No effort needed on our part. Though getting shot out of the water by a big head at the end was plenty spooky.
I feel dizzy. Friend, seeing you all smile together makes me most happy indeed.
I've realized something big. I must tell Rouge about this the next time I see him.
In the Shadow Rouge cast. Oh, I'm the Shadow Rouge cast, and it is my honor to accompany you, my lady.
Oh, and another thing. When Autumn comes back from the court of Fontaine, I must tell her about you too, Action Paimon. Are you and Autumn this close, Penny? Autumn's very nice to me. She left Nana behind to watch over me. They're my absolute favorites.
I am the fragrance that Autumn left behind, and your smile is my bliss, my dear sweetheart.
Thump!
Wait, what? It said Penny said thump. Nana, did you hear that? Did something just go thump? Yes, I heard it too. And did you notice there's something shining in Penny's eyes?
What is that?
It is the light of curiosity which illuminates every dark corner, my dear. And some glistening teardrops making you all the more gentle. Wait, what was the thump? You've already grown up with our blessing, my good child.
What? We haven't given Penny our blessings and she's a grown-up already. Come on, Action. Let's give Penny our blessings. May, you always have a good appetite.
I'm a traveler, so may you always have the courage to explore the world.
Explore the world? I'm excited.
What did you decide, Penny?
I was going to become a grown-up in the court of Fontaine. But now I've changed my mind. I want to travel just like Action. You mean you want to be an adventurer, Penny? Yes, Action and Paimon are adventurers. If I want to travel like them, I have to be an adventurer too.
If you want to be an adventurer, Penny, you have to get the Adventurers Guild approval first.
And that is a very hard thing to do. Not to mention how the life of an adventurer is pretty tough. So are you sure that's what you want? It's okay. I want to give it a try.
In that case, I'll write a recommendation for you as your rite of passage gift, Penny. You borrow pen and paper from Penny and write a simple introduction letter. I'm surprised I'm talking in this scene.
Wonderful. Oh, wonderful. Thank you. I love it. Come on, I'll give everyone a gift too. Please, gather around.
Is she bigger? Did she grow? Penny skips and kisses Mr. Hat and Miss Skirt on the forehead with a smile. Then she kisses Paimon on the cheek before you bend over. As Penny kisses your forehead with joy, you can almost feel her anticipation and unease about the future.
Dearest, most beloved friends of mine, I'm an adult now, and I'm going to be an adventurer.
That got odd at the end. Well, hey, I'm a nice guy. I wrote her a letter of recommendation. What other random missions do we have? Oh, right. I guess we should finish looking for that cat. But where is that? Man, there's so many quests here. I cannot find that hangout when we were doing. Oh, here it is. Man, Mondstadt's over 4,000 meters away from where we are right now. That's a lot. Alright, we need to go on the route. I wish it would just give me a direct waypoint.
Yahoo!
Wait a minute, I think I see it. Wow, some things get really easy when you take a break and come
see
back.
that cat there? That's Roger. Oh, he really picked a high place to sit this time. But don't get too close. If we startle him, he might run away. Okay. Remember all the things we prepared? Now is the time to make use of them. So, do you remember what would be better for attracting Roger?
No, I did a whole nother quest. I guess the cat toy.
Hey, you've got a pretty good memory. That's right. Cat toys are Roger's favorite.
Ah, phew. Glad I got that right.
Wow! He let his guard down almost immediately. Looks like he was just waiting for someone to come and play with him. Oh, that little rascal. He always looks so smug, but the moment he sees people, he suddenly becomes all loving and affectionate. No wonder the customers like him so much.
That's just...
The first thing they ask when they visit
cat
the tavern
behavior.
is if Roger's around. Eesh. Well, obviously, the Cat's Tail is a tavern, after all. No matter how cute these little kitties are, they're only there to compliment my cocktails. All right, let's bring along Roger and go find Nelson.
Man, can you imagine though, like, you go to a bar to grab a drink and there's a little kid making your cocktail? I don't know.
Now, Nelson likes places that are warm. In fact, the last time I went looking for him, I found him in the bush next to the blacksmith. So, let's go look for him there.
To catch a kitten. Why would they give it that name? That's like to catch a predator. Well, he doesn't seem to be in the bushes. But he is behind the fireplace.
Yep. I knew we'd find Nelson here. And he looks like he's about to fall asleep. Huh. Could it really be more comfortable than in the tavern? Anyway, let's take out the things we've prepared. I'll let you choose which to give him.
Well, you guys know, cats sleep an entire third of their lives. That's a lot of sleeping.
That's right. Nelson loves eating this stuff. The cat food will definitely make him happy. Don't the customers at the tavern already feed you enough? How can you still be so excited to see food all the time? Oh, and there you go, snarfing everything down as always. Why do customers like you so much? They even fight over who gets to feed you. Are you just pretending to be hungry all the time? Just to get the customers to come take care of you? What a cheeky little guy. No wonder customers completely forget about their drinks after seeing him. Take a hint? From him? Ha! Forget it! We should probably just get more cats at the tavern. They seem to attract more customers than my drinks.
Honestly, she's getting a little annoying.
Go ahead, pick him up. He doesn't weigh much. I really have no idea how he stays so light. All right, let's go find Paisley. He used to always sneak out to go to the cathedral before. So, let's start there.
Why would a cat want to go to the cathedral?
Nope. He doesn't like either of the things that Roger and Nelson like. I'll tell you more when we get there. Aha! Just where I thought I'd find you, Paisley. Eh, you don't need to do anything. Paisley doesn't fancy anything special. He just does whatever he's in the mood for. To sum it up, he's just a self-centered little cat. Even back at the tavern, he hardly ever interacts with any customers. Usually he prefers to just play with the other kitties. But enough about Paisley. Let's just take him and head back. I'll pick him up. He doesn't usually run away when I carry him in the tavern. Wait. You want to pick him up? I'm telling you, Paisley just ignores strangers.
Alright, I'll leave him to you.
Listen, Paisley. Just be good and stay there, okay?
Paisley lovingly walks over and rubs Diona.
Aw, good kitty. That'll do. You really are pretty cute when you're being good. Hey! Why are you looking at me like that, huh? He only listens to me because I feed him all the time. That's all. For some reason, many customers actually like his personality. Once Paisley bobbles his head at them, they all start looking like they'll be willing to buy him cat food for the rest of his life. If only we got a few more cats at the Cat's Tail, then I wouldn't need to spend all my time making drinks anymore. All I'd have to do is take care of the kitties and let the customers come and pet them.
Okay. Isn't that what, like, petting zoos are for? Or is petting zoo not actually literal?
Well, of course. If it weren't for the more my drinks bring in, how would we pay for their toys and food? Roger, Nelson, and Paisley. Yep, we found them all. Let's hurry and bring them back. Otherwise, they won't be able to work when the tavern opens tomorrow.
It looks like the kitties are back, as well as our customer.
Hey, I'm not one of the cats.
Of course. In fact, Diona is our best bartender.
I mean, the place is called Cat's Tail. She has a cat tail.
Please don't misunderstand my work as a bartender here. It's actually the first step in my plan of bringing destruction to Mondstadt's alcohol industry. You've seen the drunkards stumbling around the city, right?
But you're fueling it.
No matter how well-dressed or honest of a person they actually are, once they start drinking, they become terrible people. Nothing good comes of alcohol. It makes people foolish, lazy, and ugly. That's why I plan on making the most disgusting drink there ever was. Everyone will realize how terrible alcohol really is.
I feel like she was traumatized by an alcoholic at some point in her life.
That way, Mondstadt will finally be rid of alcohol and freed from its snarling teeth. Of course. And that's why I became a bartender in the first place. I must understand anything and everything there is to know about alcohol. This is the first step in my plan.
But everyone seems to really like the drinks you make.
I'm still experimenting. You know, It's more difficult than you think to make the most disgusting drink the city has ever tasted. Anyway, I'll find a way to make my diabolical cocktail and keep everyone away from alcohol.
But you're not even putting forth a real effort to do that. It's really easy to make something disgusting.
Although I haven't discovered how yet, but I will.
Speaking of which, I saw the craziest thing today, guys. Dill pickle flavored flaming hot Cheetos. Now, would you try those? Or is that an automatic pass?
Anyway, didn't you come all this way to just see the cats? Now that all three of them are back in the tavern, why don't you go inside and play with them? Oh, and in return for all your help, I'll make a special drink just for you. Non-alcoholic, of course.
A kitten queen. Aw.
When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice.
I'm not really sure how that one could have gone wrong. I'm actually curious how this tastes. Pass! I don't like pickle. Seems like it wouldn't be too bad for a pickle lover. I, as a pickle lover, was tempted to try them, but I was like, I don't know how my stomach would react to that, and so I had to pass for the time being. But you know what? Maybe I will get some. Oh! I did try something that actually was pretty good today, and that was lemon Kit Kat. Yep, one of my coworkers randomly came up to me and handed me a lemon Kit Kat. It was so good. Yeah, they're like lemon bar flavor, something like that. But yeah, lemon. New reputation quest. Oh yeah, there's something I've not ever shown, which is
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
stuff. Basically, every time after you beat a place's Archon quest line, or I think sometimes even in the middle, you unlock the reputation quest stuff. Basically, you get different rewards and experience to go towards your reputation level. And as your reputation level increases, you get different rewards and stuff that are pretty cool. And that's how you get the cool new wings, too. Maybe I'll get around to doing Inazuma's at some point. But not today, as I still have not gotten around to finishing out this account. But I will. Trust me, I will. Definitely in time for the next Genshin stream, since it won't be right away. Hey, we reached one of the endings that had the primos. But seriously, I don't really know how this whole storyline could have gone any other way. I would say let's see what Barbara's up to, but she's a little boring. You know what? maybe she won't be in her hangout. But I'm gonna say this right now. If I get bored of her, I will find a way to swiftly end the storyline.
Here we go!
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
I sure hope Sister Barbara is okay.
What happened to the girl?
Sister Barbara said that she was going out to pick some herbs earlier, but I'm afraid that she has yet to return.
Okay. One thing I'm kind of wondering about. So, we've gone through Liyue and Inazuma. They don't have any churches or anything there. But for some weird reason, Venti, he gets a church where people dress like nuns and stuff to worship him and do all this. Like, I wonder how that came about and why there are no churches anywhere else.
Perhaps I should report the matter to the Knights of Favonius. You? Well, I guess as the honorary knight, you may very well be a good fit for the task. Not to mention, it would save me the trouble of reporting the matter to the knights. All right, I'll leave it to you. Before Sister Barbara departed, she said that she was headed to Wolvendom to pick some herbs.
The scenery around is pretty beautiful at this time. Pretty sunset.
You could start by looking for her there.
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Let's play! Yeah! How rude!
Why is she out here with her bow? Oh man, her voice actor went on strike too. I wonder if the voice actor strike ends, then would they come back and go ahead and voice the stuff they didn't voice? Oh crap, why am I doing this? I'm supposed to be searching for Barbara.
Fate is upon you.
Seems like an emergency. A bitter pill to swallow.
Think you can get away? Yahoo! Delve into destiny. Here we go. Written in the stars.
Taking a turn for the better.
The doctor will see you now. Let me scribe. Time for takeoff.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Shadows of fate.
It's gonna be hard to do to the animal people. He really doesn't care
Let's
about
play.
animals.
Delve into destiny. Leave my space.
Mind the side effects. Remember, health comes first.
Fate is upon you. Let me scribe.
But I mean, he doing this is completely random.
Delve into destiny. The doctor will see you. Let me scribe.
Mind the side effects.
Delve into the doctor will see you now.
That actually wasn't so bad. Now, let's get back to what we were actually supposed to be doing.
Brace yourselves.
Oh, there she is.
How strange. I can't seem to find any. Oh, it's you. What are you doing here? Is something the matter?
Nah, I just had a fight with a wolf real quick.
Oh, I see. No need to worry. There hasn't been any sign of danger. I'm just here to gather some red wolf hook berries, that's all.
Red? They're purple.
But the strange thing is, there should be lots of them here. And I can't seem to find any. Well, anyway, no need to worry about me. I'll just have another look around here, and if I can't find any, I'll just...
Miss Barbara? She's not here either.
Child?
Oh, somebody seems to be coming this way. Oh, I'm sorry, but please just keep quiet, okay? Don't let them find us. Because... well, just because.
We can either just wait here or go deeper in the forest. Let's wait.
Oh, all right. I'll just leave it to you then. Please just don't tell them that I'm here, all right?
The voice seemed to be coming from over there. Let's go take a closer look. Oh, Paimon remembers him. Isn't that Albert?
Huh.
What is he doing here?
I guess child's voice actor. Just likes voicing everyone.
Barbara-sama? Are you here?
What are you shouting about?
Who, me? Well, I'm looking for Barbara-sama. I was originally planning to give her some herbs at the cathedral, but Sister Victoria told me she had gone out to attend to some matters.
You know what? Maybe that's not child's voice.
When I sought Barbara-sama for healing recently, she mentioned to me that the church was running low on certain medicine ingredients.
But it is somebody.
I seem to remember the ingredient she mentioned. Some type of red wolf hook berry? I figured she was most likely somewhere out here, picking wolf hooks. So I thought, I'd come and lend her a hand. Besides, as leader of the Barbara fan club, how could I ever let Barbara-sama go wandering alone in such a dangerous place? So I decided to come to Wolvendom, looking for Barbara-sama and picking red wolf hooks along the way.
The Sama just makes it so weird.
Oh, you can't be serious. It's only the biggest club for Barbara-sama fans in all of Mondstadt. Even Huffman's a member now. Of course! Barbara-sama has a lot of fans in Mondstadt that wish to support her, you know. Anyways, the Barbara fan club will have to wait for the moment. I'll fill you in on how great it is when we have time later. I must keep searching for Barbara-sama for now. I don't even really know if Barbara-sama's anywhere around here.
I have 3 options. Wolvendom is a large area. It would be difficult for you to cover it alone. You should find some others to help you search first. It's dangerous here. There's a lot of monsters roaming. Barbara isn't here anymore. You'd better head back to the city. Yep, I'll do that.
Wait a second. What do you mean, anymore? Did you see her here earlier? So Barbara-sama is somewhere close by.
Oh, shoot.
Since Barbara-sama came here to pick those red wolf hooks, we could just follow the trail of those specific berries to lead us right to her.
But she wasn't finding any.
Maybe. But this is the only place they could be. She wouldn't go anywhere else if that's what she was looking for. Could she really have returned to Mondstadt? By the way, you didn't happen to see any sign of Barbara-sama when you arrived, did you? Perhaps I was hearing things.
You psycho. I don't know what to say. I already messed up. There are all sorts of monsters in Wolvendom. Not to mention wolves, that must be what you heard. I've been here clearing the monsters all day. I didn't hear anything. Need to still hear her now.
You might be right. I haven't heard any sign of her since. Unless she's intentionally trying to avoid me. But she'd never have any reason to do that.
Oh, yes, you would.
Right.
Of course not.
Well, it seems that Barbara-sama may have already left the area. All right, then. Barbara-sama must be somewhere else. But I still feel a bit worried. I'll go report the matter to Huffman and then have another look around the church. Here, you can have these red wolf hooks I picked earlier. There's no way I'd be able to carry them all back to the city. I'll take what I can to the church after I get back. I just hope Barbara-sama did indeed go back to the city.
So, is he gone now? Oh, thank you. Although, I guess I'm not being very polite towards him. Well, it It's a little embarrassing to say, but in Mondstadt, I often perform songs for people. Because it's been so well received, the other sisters have started encouraging me to perform across Tivat. Now, more and more people are showing up to hear me perform. I'm happy to see such turnouts, don't get me wrong. But now, people always stop me on the street when I go shopping or when I go out for personal matters. I know that all they want is to get my autograph or to ask me how I'm doing, which isn't a bad thing. And I'm very thankful for all my fans, but there are simply too many of them. I always do my best to fulfill their requests and not let them down, but sometimes I feel that I just don't have the strength to do so. Even when I'm in the church, people will still come hoping to greet me. I'm constantly in a state of tension no matter where I go. The reason I came here was not only to find wolf hooks for making Tunner's cough medicine, but also to have some quiet time alone. Do you understand
I should
that
probably
feeling?
leave then.
To sit peacefully and not think about anything? Just by yourself? It's simply the feeling of relaxation.
No. It's impossible for me to not think about anything. My brain's always thinking of something.
It's been far too long since I've had that feeling. Before I knew it, I was out here all day and forgot to return to the city. No, I couldn't find any. Well, the kind I'm looking for are red. I remember seeing them here before, but I've already searched the area and there aren't any. Yes, those are the ones. And you found so many. These will be more than enough. But where did you... Oh my. Oh, I've been far too impolite. Albert came all this way just to help me, but if I were to go and apologize to him, it would probably only make him feel even worse. Oh, I guess I'm still just too immature. Let's just head back to the city for now. I'll think of a way to make it up to Albert later.
No one even knows about this.
Well, I know. And you also know. And we mustn't forget that Barbados also knows. We certainly can't say that no one knows about this matter. Don't you think? And besides, as a deaconess, I could never simply ignore such a matter. I must take the appropriate actions and make things right. I'll see to that matter on my own.
She's dramatic.
Anyway, the berries you have here will be just enough. We should get going. Glad we finally made it out of there. The Wolvendom Forest is a nice getaway to be alone for a while, but there's not much sunlight. If you stay in there for too long, you can't help but start feeling a little gloomy. A little sunlight always helps keep your spirits up. Yes. Now that we're here, I'd like to go to Dawn Winery and check on Tunner's condition. I've told him before that he should take it easy and rest for a while, but he never seems to listen. He even told me not to let Guy know anything about it. I'd like to check on him before going back and deciding which medicine I'll need to make. Would it be possible to, ask for your help again? If you could go back and report to Sister Victoria while I check on Tunner, that would be a big help. She's most certainly worried about me after being away so long. And besides, there's a lot of matters I still need to take care of back at the cathedral. It would be better if I let her know the situation. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it.
Hey, there's a wolf.
Oh, you're back again. If you're looking for Sister Barbara, she's yet to return. Oh, I see. Thank Barbados that she's all right, but it sounds like she won't be back anytime soon. Perhaps I'll have to pass her responsibilities in the cathedral to someone else. Oh, well, that's most kind of you. I certainly wouldn't want to trouble you. Let me think for a moment. Ah, yes, you could help tidy up around the cathedral a bit. People tend to bring dust in as they come into the cathedral. Cleaning and the like have always been Sister Barbara's responsibility. Yes, that's right. She always said that she could handle it herself and that there's no need to ask anyone else to help her. But she does often appear quite exhausted after she's finished with the cleaning. To be honest, I'm most surprised that you are willing to help, or rather that Barbara is willing to let you help. However, this would help to lighten her burden. Anyway, I'll let you handle the cleaning for now, Honorary Knight.
Cleaning. We're gonna be cleaning. Right. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Man. That's all I'll do with that. I guess I wasn't supposed to go in here. Oh, we missed the spot somewhere.
Well, that should just about do it for the cleaning. Could Barbara really do this all herself? I'm starting.
Sister Victoria told me you already helped tidy up the cathedral. Thank you so much. I just returned a short while ago. I can't thank you enough for how much you've helped me today. Both here in the cathedral and back in Wolfendale. You must be thirsty after so much work, no? How about I treat you to a drink? Oh, I've just remembered that the Cat's Tail is promoting a special drink recently. Miss Margaret said that the name of the drink is Fantastic Summer Serendipity Coral Sparkling Tea. She also mentioned that it's her secret weapon to beating Angel's share in drink sales. Word is that the drink's pretty good, but there's always a line to get it. We'll probably have to wait if we want some. If you'd rather not stand in line, I could make you a glass of my very own chili brew. Which would you like to drink?
Chili brew? Chili brew? What the heck is a chili brew? Don't tell me she's putting chili in a drink.
Yeah, it does sound amazing. I'm not sure how Margaret came up with such a name, but I have heard that the drink is quite popular now. There's even a line of people waiting to purchase it every day. If you'd like to get one, we should head over to the Cat's Tail as quickly as we can. However, even though I've already requested a half-day of leave from Sister Victoria, she still insists that I let her know where I'm going. With so many people trying to get in on the newest Cat's Tail offering, I'm worried we'll have to wait for ages if we get there too late. Oh, I've got it! Why don't you help me check in with Sister Victoria while I get in line at the Cat's Tail? What do you think? It's settled then. Let's meet up at the entrance to the Cat's Tail. It'll be fine. I'll just tell them that today is my day off. I'm sure they'll understand. Let's get going then. See you at the Cat's Tail.
I don't see why she didn't check in with the sister and let me go wait in line. That just makes way more sense.
Yes, my child? Oh yes, Sister Barbara just submitted her request for half a day's leave. I must say though, it is quite unusual for Barbara to request time off just to see a friend. But that's beside the point. What is it you'd like to ask me? Oh? You mean to tell me that Barbara intends to accompany you to buy this special drink? Then you must be the friend that she mentioned, I presume. Seeing as you're the honorary knight, I guess that's fine. Well then, please take good care of Sister Barbara.
Why does she always have to report her plans?
Well, as you may already know, Sister Barbara is quite popular in Mondstadt for several reasons. Although the citizens here may only be acting out of good intention, there are too many of them, and Sister Barbara can't handle it all. If they appear while she is working here at the church, we can come and intervene. But if she's approached by fans during her time off, then she can only fend for herself. And not to mention, she's too kind. She'll always try to fulfill the requests of the citizens of Mondstadt, even when it takes a heavy toll and leaves her more exhausted than actual working hours. So with that in mind, we thought we'd have Sister Barbara always tell us where she'd be, just in case we need to come rescue her from the crowds. My hope is that Sister Barbara stops pushing herself so hard.
Huh? Look at that Oh, thank you for all your support. Please, one at a time.
That's why I should have been the one here first.
Barbara-sama, I never expected I would have a chance to meet you here today. Are you here attending to matters for the church?
Why do they keep saying Sama? Isn't this a Chinese game?
I guess you could say that.
Barbara-sama, may I get your autograph?
These must just be weeaboos.
My daughter Ellen is a big fan of yours.
Oh, is that so?
Oh gosh, Barbara-sama.
I guess...
Oh...
Barbara-sama!
Barbara-sama!
Oh, my...
Barbara-sama, can I get a... If she's on leave, then... Barbara-sama,
Uh-oh.
Oh, Barbara-sama, you're so hard...
Shut up.
You must be the honorary... oh...
Please, Barbara-sama, sure. Official business. Yes, you're right. Barbara-sama and the...
Please, there's no need... Oh, I'm sorry,
It would make me,
Barbara-sama!
Please!
Oh, I think Monroe...
And Mr. Wagner!
Oh, a friend...
Oh, my...
This is so annoying.
So sorry, please. Sorry to keep you waiting so long.
We didn't even hear Sama this much in Inazuma. Right?
You look like you're about to fall asleep. I feel terrible. It was me who invited you for a drink, and here I am wasting your time. Here, it's the fantastic summer serendipity coral sparkling tea you wanted. I ordered this one especially for you. At least Miss Margaret didn't make our drinks in advance. The flavor would have changed completely by now. How can I put this? Those relaxing moments of freedom in Wolvendom? The rush just now kinda ruined that for me. But as long as I can bring everybody a smile, although perhaps you can stay with me a while longer?
let's take a stroll outside the city and finish our drinks. We have to seize every bit of free time we get, even if it only lasts a moment. It's nice to finally relax for a while. Thanks for accompanying me. Come to think of it, this is the first time we've gone for a walk together. When I heard you'd received the title of Honorary Knight, I thought you'd turn out to be more of a solemn character. But now that I've met you, I can't quite believe it. I never thought... Oh, I hope I'm not offending you. What I mean is, for someone as young as you to achieve the title of Honorary Knight, it's amazing. Jean must really believe in you to grant you this title.
That was forever.
I hope I can be as great as you one day, so I can help everybody around me too.
Wind go with you.
But for now, all I can do is sing.
Welcome to Mondstadt.
So sorry. Always thinking about myself.
Yeah, you are.
We've walked a long way. Why don't we take a break up ahead? It looks so peaceful here. Nobody's passing through except us. Let's rest for a while. There's more than one answer to that question. A deaconess shouldn't ever be self-interested or let other people down. But at the end of the day, it's like my father said. I just don't know how to turn people away. My father and Sister Victoria always told me, if I wanted to become a proper deaconess, I would have to learn how to turn away others. But I've never been able to. When I see somebody in need, I lend a hand without a second thought. If I see somebody struggling, I want to help them solve the problem. If somebody comes to me with a request, I can't help but do my best. No matter how tiring, I'm happy as long as I can bring a smile to everybody.
But you definitely don't seem happy right now.
Perhaps I'm not a proper deaconess after all. Thank you. It's been a long time since I've had such a long conversation, and it's all me complaining. Oh, thanks for listening. The support of an honorary knight goes a long way. So, we've still not finished our drinks. Let's finish them off while we're here. We can rest today, but it's back to the grindstone tomorrow.
Alright. You know what? Yeah, let's get out of Mondstadt.
It looks like all our problems are solved. Welcome to the Jade Chamber.
Oh, great. I have no idea what we would have done otherwise.
I didn't think we'd really manage to get you here. This was a last-minute situation, and you're the one we trust the most.
To put it simply, we are just looking for the right person to help. We had a very long discussion about it, but to no avail. I have tasked my 3 most trusted secretaries with overseeing an important auction tomorrow. This, however, leaves their regular duties unattended to, and the work cannot afford to go undone. The nature of their day-to-day work is highly sensitive and confidential, so whomever I ask to fill in needs to be someone I can trust, and who doesn't have a conflict of interest.
I don't think I'm up to
There's
the
no
task.
need to be quite so modest. Actually, you were the first person I thought of. I place a great deal of trust in you. And besides, we haven't thought of any other suitable candidates.
But I don't
To
wanna
me,
do
this work
their
is highly sensitive and of utmost importance, though I'm sure you'll find it to be mundane at best. It would not surprise me if you can't bear the tedium or can't make the time. And yet, despite this, I thought it could do no harm to ask the question, on the off chance that you are interested. As it happens, I was just having a discussion on backup plans with my secretaries before you arrived.
But the outcome of that discussion was that we couldn't think of a suitable alternative.
This is a good reminder that we should always have a contingency plan for everything.
Anyway, this may add to the debt of gratitude I owe you, but the fact is, your arrival here has rescued what was fast becoming a rather dire situation indeed.
How tedious are we talking?
I wouldn't worry. It's all work you'll be quite familiar with. Planning trips, gathering pertinent information, that sort of thing. All basic skills required by competent adventurers, if I'm not mistaken.
I want to say no.
If you have any questions
But I
about
have
your
no
work,
choice.
I will answer them shortly. The administrative work Lady Ningguang touched upon just now is only one aspect. You'll also be required to cater for Lady Ningguang's basic daily needs, such as clothing and meals.
None of this is hard work, but there's a lot to do, and it's highly repetitive. Having a dedicated staff member deal with it exclusively means that everyone has clearly delineated duties and can focus on their own work. Simply put, this is about maximizing overall efficiency. All right. Please
Or
proceed to
you're
the
just
office.
lazy.
Bai Shi will go over the work with you in more detail.
Yes, Lady Ningguang.
How do I get down there? Oh.
Before I get into specifics, I want to start by giving you the big picture. As a member of the Liyue Qixing, Lady Ningguang's every move is in the spotlight. Maintaining her perfect image at all times is absolutely essential. My usual job is to be her right hand, to maintain her image and take care of all her worries. For example, arranging her daily schedule, picking out clothes for her, dressing her, applying her perfume.
That's so weird. That's so weird.
You misunderstand me. I am simply trying to impress upon you the sheer importance of the work you will be undertaking.
Bai Shi has always been very passionate about her work. I can leave any task in her capable hands and rest assured that her performance will be nothing short of exemplary. I'm sure she was simply trying to share some of her enthusiasm, in the hopes that you may find it infectious.
No, I'm not gonna treat
Thank
you like
you,
a baby.
Lady Ningguang. Back to the topic at hand. Let's get into the details. Bai Xiao and Bai Wen handle tasks that require enormous experience, while I'm mainly responsible for organizing her daily schedule and making sure she is well fed, dressed for any occasion, and that all her needs are met. I can go through the methods I use and give you some pointers based on my experience to ensure that you are fully equipped to perform your duties. All in a day's work for the traveler, Great, then I'll skip that and just get to the handover of duties. Currently, there are 133 items that have yet to be scheduled, 17 of which are high importance, and... Yes, I did try to make a start in advance, but only got as far as roughly prioritizing the tasks before I ran out of time.
Sounds like you
I'll
didn't
go
do
through the most
anything.
important items with you in more detail. If there's anything you don't understand, feel free to stop me with questions at any point. First is the periodic meeting with the representatives of the 8 trades. After that, fielding opinions on revisions to the current tax legislation. Then, a discussion with Lady Kuching on issues relating to time restrictions on land conveyance deals. Following that, there's a Q&A session with all the major commerce guilds. Right after that, there's... Yes, you do. To the uninitiated, scheduling may sound like a simple process of matching tasks to time slots, but there is actually far more to it than that. You need to take travel time into account, along with a whole spectrum of potential issues that can arise.
She did her own job.
Ample knowledge of all outside factors that may weigh upon your Plan A is essential to devise a workable contingency plan. I assume this is all making sense. Unless you had any other questions at this point? Good. Then let's press on. We're tight on time here, and already? Wow. You're a fast learner. Very good. This will be much more efficient.
Wonderful. Then I'll be counting on you to provide my schedule for tomorrow. I'm grateful for your assistance. Now, I will leave you here in peace to proceed with your work. I still have a few items from today's schedules that need addressing.
Oh man, why did I pick that? I didn't even see I got an option.
If anything else is unclear, you can ask Bai Shi.
Take care, Lady Ningguang. Don't you think that this schedule is a bit of a light load? Yeah, that's true. Lady Ningguang has a lot of work to attend to, and frankly, she doesn't have many opportunities to rest. We do sometimes worry about her health, but her attitude is very Mora-driven. If by taking a break there's a chance she'll lose Mora, she'll never agree to it. Huh. I see where you're coming from. Yes, you have a point. All right then, let's go with your plan. I'm sure Lady Ningguang has plenty she wants to talk about with you. There's a lot of things that need doing over at the auction venue, so I will be leaving you now. I hope so too. You must be exhausted. Make sure you get an early night tonight.
Yes, I'm already awake. I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing.
This is so
Good morning. Did you sleep well? That's good. I was worried you'd be a little uncomfortable. So, what's item 1 on today's schedule?
Here, take a look for yourself.
I imagine this must have taken Bai Shi completely by surprise. Sure. There's no harm in changing my schedule around once in a while. My schedule is usually very tightly packed, and any extra time I can squeeze out is spent on preparing for the future. So, it'll be quite nice to take a break. I don't often feel tired. Seeing the Mora come in has a way of making me feel quite invigorated. Still, your idea is very sensible. So then, the days ahead of us. Any ideas on how to spend it?
These answers are both the same.
Something I never have time for. Ah, have you played the chess game I made? Or heard of it, perhaps? It's called Liyue Millennial, based on classic chess, but with different rules. When I was designing it, I wanted it not only... So I introduced a lot of... I'm constantly revising and expanding it. True. That's one reason why it's been difficult to catch on. But I don't feel that making it easier to learn is necessarily a good thing. Isn't one of the joys of playing chess to continually learn and progress through a complex set of rules? I think the key will be to make something that easily catches the attention of people who haven't played much chess before. I'm planning to make a new set with the board and pieces based on the battle for Liyue. One side will play the Guardians of Liyue Harbor. The other side will play the Fatui and Osile. No problem. I will let you try it out as soon as I finish the prototype. I want to make each of the chess pieces of Leo a millennial, and no Guardians of Leo chess set would be. I am indeed. My thinking was that only people who pre-order the chess set at full price will be eligible to receive the limited edition Traveler chess piece. It seems only fitting for someone of your status. Naturally, since you are the face of that historic event. I intend to make chess pieces for everyone who was involved that day, including myself. Everyone who owns this chess set will preserve this moment in history in a vivid and compelling form. Then it's decided. Come with me.
You know, my options aren't really letting me mess up anything.
Oh, Lady Ningguang.
You already know each other?
We've met before.
I think it goes a little deeper than that. I don't teach my hard-earned skills to just anyone, you know.
Didn't miss
There's a
this
word for
one
people
bit.
like you, who are warm one minute and cold the next. Fickle.
You seem to be in a good mood today.
As ever. There's nothing special about today, but seeing you two has definitely perked me up. All jokes aside, how can I be of service today?
Remember the custom chess pieces I told you about? I'd like you to take his measurements today.
Whatever business I'm in, I am first and foremost a woman of many talents. Don't you remember when I taught you how to make perfume? There was no porcelain involved in that. As it happens, I am a skilled tailor as well. What can I say? I'm in the prime of my youth, and I love all beautiful things. Is that so strange?
Yingar is every bit as proficient as any of the top tailors in the land. I've availed myself of her services many times before.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just realizing that the Traveler only thinks I'm good at one thing. I see how it is. In which case, you'll find all the tools you could need in the room. Please, help yourselves. I'll stay outside and mind my own porcelain business, as you quite rightly suggested.
Wow.
What are you expecting me to do here?
Oh, I think the Traveler is the one you should be asking about that. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's hard not to tease when you're both so well matched. Come on then. Step inside, and I'll examine your body from tip to toe.
If I hear any strange new rumors after this, you will be my #1 suspect.
Rumors about the Traveler or the chess piece?
Either. Both are confidential.
Don't worry. I know where the line is. I'd never take a joke too far. Secrets are only fun when they're kept secret.
Just enough with the ambiguous phrasing, okay? You'll give people the wrong idea. Forget it. Let's just go.
You're always welcome at Scent of Spring. Come again anytime.
I slightly regret bringing you here. It doesn't bother me. I just hope she didn't make you feel too awkward. Now that your measurements are taken, let's go to Mingxing Jewelry and put an order in.
Hello, Lady Ningguang. What can I do for you today?
That chess piece I told you about? We can start work now. I have the traveler's measurements here.
Okay, let me just double check. Looks good. This has all the measurements we need. I'll pass them on to the craftsman shortly.
Good. And as agreed, please use top-grade materials only.
Of course, we are professionals, and we will do everything we can to deliver the high standard you expect. Although, speaking to you as a friend, I have to tell you that the sale price you indicated won't even cover the cost of production. I don't mean just the material costs either. Waiting around for top-quality materials drags out the production time and also reduces the total quantity we can produce.
That's okay. This one is not for profit. With every previous set, there's always been some degree of commercial or marketing considerations to bear in mind. But this one serves more of a commemorative purpose. To that point, as you know, the prototype of the Jade Chamber chess piece has been in the works for a long time. Yes. And just like your piece, the Jade Chamber piece will be scaled for the game.
Yes, it's a challenging project, but also, not-for-profit is really not something I ever expected from Lady Ningguang. How do I put it? It just seems out of character.
In business, everything comes down to profits versus losses. You have to keep a cool head and make rational judgments. In other words, you must be shrewd. But shrewdness is easily perceived as cynicism in the eyes of others. People come to think of you as someone who cares only about money and not people. Hardly the worst thing in the world, of course. But it has caused obstacles for me in the past. Well, for example, I once had a case where someone backed out of a deal with me to sell to someone else. We were both offering the exact same terms. It was simply because they didn't like me very much. Another case is where I offered distinctly more competitive terms in an investment, and this ended up arousing their suspicion. That Ningguang, they thought, she must be up to something.
I see.
But these problems disappeared all but completely after the battle against Ersail. Why? Because the whole of Liyue witnessed me destroying my Jade Chamber. At least, that's the most reasonable explanation I can think of.
Oh, I get it. You're saying that back when you sacrificed the Jade Chamber, you gained everyone's respect in return. You're not seeking to make a profit from these chess pieces because what you're commemorating is your personal contribution to Liyue Harbor. It was the deal of the century.
Yes, exactly. Very to the point.
Truly a brilliant strategy, Lady Ningguang. You really are a business mastermind. Now I understand why this set needs to be so perfect and why it's okay that it doesn't turn a profit.
It will be a lot of work, and I'm most grateful to you. Make sure the Traveler's piece is exactly how he wants it. We can't go letting him down.
Don't you worry. We'll put our all into it.
Well, that's that then. Let's head back to the Jade Chamber. There's something I want to discuss with you. I have a question for you, and I'd like to hear your honest opinion. And I, in turn, will tell you how I really think. When we were at Mingxing Jewelry, I admitted that my decision to sacrifice the Jade Chamber was a calculated one. I had already considered what I stood to lose and to gain. When you heard that, did it make you think that maybe I really was a cynical profit chaser after all?
Yes.
I see. Well then, I'm sorry, but what I'm about to say may simply come across as making excuses. I was lying to Xingxi. My decision to destroy the Jade Chamber was nowhere near as thought through as I made it out to be. I just thought we should do what needed to be done, and this was a decision that only I could make. Afterwards, I consoled myself by reasoning that all my wealth comes from Liyue Harbor. So, to lose Liyue Harbor is to lose everything. In that sense, giving up the Jade Chamber would be a profitable investment in the long term, but it just didn't work. I was grief-stricken. Like a huge part of my heart was suddenly missing, because I had just severed ties with a lifelong companion. I stared out at the sea for goodness knows how long. I just
mansion.
couldn't let it go. I just couldn't. There was no way I could console myself. So why bother trying? But as time went by, I received so many thank you gifts and letters from people. Everyone was describing how they now saw me in a new light, how I'd become an inspiration to them. I gave up the Jade Chamber without a moment's hesitation, and I did it for the sake of Leo Harbor. And now, people are inspired to follow my example, to tackle their life challenges with the same unswerving determination. All of this was so encouraging to hear. It made me feel that my dear old companion's sacrifice was not in vain. Because, to most people, the idea that Lady Ningguang is someone who battles with grief and struggles to let go of the past is probably the furthest thing from the truth that they could imagine. This is one aspect of the truth that I can share only with you. The fact that I can't always be as strong as everyone thinks I am. Thank you for your comforting words. It feels good even just to be able to talk about it. I'm sorry that you have to see me in this state, but look where I am now, standing on the deck of the Jade Chamber once more, taking in the view. It must be fate's reward to me, and if I end up having to do it all over again in the future, I will not hesitate to make the same decision again.
Huh. You know, started out kind of annoying, but that ended pretty nice. It actually felt more personal. Wonder if she has a follow-up one. Nope, she doesn't. Now, how do I get the dud hangouts on some of these? Because I didn't see a clear path to get them. Oh well, I feel like that's probably a good stopping point for tonight. When you guys see me next, you'll actually be seeing me, because I'll be on camera tomorrow. We'll be playing Stardew Valley, which I honestly really don't know what to expect. The most that I've heard is that it's like it's like a comfort game, but that's about it. But I've heard nothing but good things, so I'm excited to play that. And then Saturday, we have Persona. It feels like this week is kind of going by really, really fast. Which is actually a good thing, because the faster the week goes by, the sooner I get to play Xenoblade. And, man, I really miss playing Xenoblade. Now, this time, I'll be able to play it with you guys, and you guys will experience it with me. It's gonna be really cool. Anyways. Oh, yeah. Do you guys want me to do... maybe I'll ask in the Discord sometime when I'm free. But I have an idea, and I just need opinions on if I should do it or not. So, I'll ask you guys later. Anyway, that's it from me. See you guys tomorrow.